this question, we're given that x is equals to the root of 3 minus 2, and then we are required to simplify x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 4 without using a calculator. And then your answer has to be in the simplest surd form. So now, given that x is equals to the root of 3 minus 2, so in the place of x, you're going to substitute x equals to the root of 3 minus 2. So now let's go ahead and substitute that, giving us the root of 3 minus 2 all squared plus 1 all over the root of 3 minus 2 all squared minus 5, which is equals to, so now we are going to expand the brackets, so giving us the root of 3 minus 2 all into the root of 3 minus 2, so it's going to be twice the brackets. So now plus 1 all over the root of 3 minus 2, open bracket, the root of 3 minus 2, and then close bracket, minus 5. So now we are going to simplify this by using the 4 method. So now we are going to multiply the root of 3 with the root of 3, giving us 3, and then we are also going to multiply the root of 3 and negative 2, giving us negative 2 root of 3, also multiplying negative 2 with a root of 3, giving us negative 2 root of 3, and then finally it's negative 2 multiplying with negative 2, giving us positive 4, then plus 1. So all over, multiplying again using the 4 method, a root of 3 and a root of 3, giving us 3, and also multiplying a root of 3 with negative 2, giving us negative 2 root of 3, and multiplying a negative 2 with a root of 3, giving us negative 2 root of 3, and negative 2 and a negative 2, giving us positive 4, and we also have a negative 5 there. And we're going to simplify this a little bit further by grouping all the numbers and the sets together separately. So we're going to say 3 plus 4 plus 1, giving us 8, right? And also a negative 2 root of 3 and a negative 2 root of 3 is going to be negative 2 and a negative 2, giving us a negative 4, which is eventually a negative 4 root of 3. All over. So on the denominator, we're going to say 3 plus 4 minus 5. So it's going to be 3 plus 4 minus 5. So we eventually know that 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 5, and then 7 minus 5 is 2, giving us a 2, a positive 2. And also a negative 2 root of 3 and a negative 2 root of 3 eventually gives us a negative 4 root of 2, a root of 3. So from here, I'm going to multiply by what you call the intelligent one. So what do I mean by an intelligent one? We already know that x over x is 1. And x plus 1 over x plus 1 is eventually 1, right? So this actually means that x plus 1 over x plus 1 is our intelligent one. So in this case, we'll try to maneuver around that. So now, choosing our intelligent one now is going to be 2 plus 4 root of 3 over 2 plus 4 root of 3. So in this case, we choose 2 plus 4 root of 3 because we want to make the denominator a difference of 2 squares. So now we're just going to multiply throughout using the 4 method. So now 8 will multiply 2, giving us 16, and then 8 multiplying 4 root 3, giving us 32 root 3, and negative 4 root 3 times 2, giving us negative 8 root 3, and negative 4 root 3 multiplying positive 4 root of 3, which gives us 4 root of 3 all squared, which is 16 times 3, which is equals to 48. And again, continuing with the 4 method, on the denominator part, we're going to multiply 2 and 2, giving us 4, and then 2 multiplying with 4 root of 3, giving us 8 root of 3, and negative 4 root of 3 multiplying 2, giving us negative 8 root of 3, and again negative 4 root of 3 multiplying positive 4 root of 3, giving us negative 48. Positive 8 root of 3 and negative 8 root of 3 cancels each other, and then now we are going to simplify this even further. So, and then by using the laws of grouping of surds, 32 root of 3 and negative 8 root of 3 gives us 24 root of 3. and we're remaining with 16 and negative 48 all over 4 and negative 48. Now factorizing by taking out the common factor. So we can eventually tell that in the numerator what's common is 8. So 24 it's like 8 times. It's 8 times 3, and then 16 it's 8 times 2, and then 48 it's 8 times 6. So now we're going to take out 8 as our common factor, giving us 3 root of 3. 8 into 3 root of 3 plus 2 minus 6 all over. So in the denominator we have 4 minus 48, which is equals to 44. And then we already know that 44, it's eventually, we can rewrite 44 as 4 times 11. So from here we can eventually see that positive 2 and negative 6 gives us negative 4. So we can rewrite the whole thing as 8 into 3 root of 3 minus 4 all over 4 times 11. So now, going even further, we can divide 8 over 4, giving us 2 over 1, since we know that 4 goes once into 4 and twice into 8. So therefore, our final answer will be 2 into 3 root of 3 minus 4 all over 11.